Hi and welcome to another video. This is probably going to be a bit of a jumbled up video because I haven't really planned this, but I just felt really compelled to share this message. And it's not because I'm down today or anything like that, but I've noticed that I've come to the conclusion a while ago, and I've hesitated to put this in a video title for fear of people seeing it as clickbait or being misleading. But I am a loser, and I believe many of the best performers, and I'm not putting myself in that category, but I am profitable. I have been profitable for this last year and a bit now, aside from my deviation from the method. But the method itself has proven itself profitable, and over the last 3.5 months I have been profitable on paper. That said, the method is good for a lot more than what I've demonstrated. So even winners are losers. Those who we see as champions or winners, or anyone who's profitable in any endeavor, is inevitably a good loser, because there is no winner in a game like trading. It's a near zero-sum game aside from commissions, and that means that a small portion of people are winning and a larger portion of people are losing. And the people who are winning are just winning because they're losing the best. And this is something I really do hold dear to my heart, but I feel like I could lose better than I'm losing. And let me show you why. My process just isn't tight enough. So let me show you, for example, here I didn't take this long here on 6A, and that one I didn't take this short on 6C, and that one. And it's because I don't have, it's very difficult to have your process so tight that you can deal with any circumstance. And so I was waiting for a reversal candlestick here. It didn't happen, it fell off. I wasn't waiting for a reversal on where is it, this one here, early hours of this morning, and that blew through my stop. My stop was at 80, went higher and then fell off from there. So I feel like my strength is the psychological aspect, and there's a good reason for that, because I'm battling all kinds of psychological demons which I haven't yet gone into on this channel. But I've done a lot of research, and my strength, what I can bring to the table, is digging into the psychological aspect of trading. And I also have a decent method, but as I said, the method isn't tight at all. I feel like more organized people will be able to take what I'm doing. If they could look at what I'm doing and see, they would be able to boil it down to its essence and get it to work better than I'm currently demonstrating. Because so far on this channel I've shared a lot of the esoteric kind of psychobabble, psychology, for want of a better description, but all of the ethereal things that you can't touch, and these sort of, as I said, esoteric, otherworldly topics that don't get to the heart of trading in the sense of the chart. And that's where I'm not the best. I feel that other people could take the technicals that I'm using and really tighten things up. And therefore, if you know your tools, as Jesse pointed me out to an interview by who I hold as a brilliant trader and such an eloquent speaker on the subject, Nikolai, I don't have his surname, maybe I'll link to him, to the interview in the description box below. But he's a workman. He knows how to use his tools, and so I'm not. I used to be when I was in the kitchen, but I've fallen short. And so this video is calling out to my subscribers and anyone who feels like they could benefit from a method, anyone who has nothing or would like to embark on a group effort. I'd like to invite you to the possibility. I haven't figured it out yet exactly how it would go, but I feel like if I shared my method live in real time over a number of hours, not just the odd trade on a YouTube video, but invited people, willing participants, anyone who's up for this, to join me in a room where we could discuss openly what I'm doing, and where the participants could feel free to offer suggestions to tighten ship, to plug the holes in my method, and then of course you would be able to use it yourself. And it's a case of iron sharpening iron, or two heads are better than one, all those analogies that you can come up with. United we stand, divided we fall. It's a very lonely profession. I've done well enough to turn the corner, albeit very slowly, but I know the method is good for a hell of a lot more than what I'm putting up. So this is my message to you. Would you be interested in a room? I don't know, maybe you could leave in the comments section below. I know a few people are profitable and don't need any help. And then there is probably a silent majority that are looking for help, but they're just enjoying the channel. I don't know, give me some feedback please on what you would like to see, where you are in your journeys, and if something like this would you pop into a room for an hour a day, or an hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or 2 hours on a Tuesday and Thursday, or a Monday and a Wednesday? Would you be interested in something like that, where I would openly share my method, and what I would ask in return, instead of a fee for the room, maybe down the line, if this proves to be beneficial to all parties, I might make it a subscription service, but depending on the results people get, obviously, and whether it's useful. But for now, the payoff, the exchange would be, I give you my method, and as I said, the results I put forward to are about 1/10 of what's available from the method. I'm not the best trader. I'm not the best person to be a trader. I've shaped and molded and bashed myself into shape to be able to eke out a little profit, but I believe that most people, given these tools, would have much more success than I'm currently enjoying. And so that's why I feel like it's bittersweet. I am getting some benefit out of this, but I know many other people would get a hell of a lot more benefit out of this because they don't have the same emotional baggage as me. So if that's the exchange, as I said, would be, I give you my expertise, in quotations. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I do have extensive knowledge on the psychological aspects of trading and just battling the psychological demons in general. I'd give you that, as I give on this YouTube channel already, but also get into the nuts and bolts of how I've come up with this very modest but consistent result, with the aim of people who are much more mechanical, much more have their heads screwed on, where the technicals are concerned, or where organization. I'm looking for people who can say, well, why are you doing that? Why don't you do this? Instead of deciding like that, decide like this, or keep it simple like that. I have reduced the process down, but I believe that others would be able to do a much better job than me. So I'll end the video here, it's already going on 9 minutes. So in summary, I'm looking to do an exchange whereby I have a room, I show you my signals, I'm taking trades for my combine, and I'm vocally on my side, running you through how I'm coming up with my decisions, and then hopefully people can see that and tweak it and make it more robust and more fruitful than I've made it, by giving their feedback, because it's very easy to get tunnel vision while you're doing your own thing. And I think 2, 3, 5 people, maybe a close-knit group of people who have the same goal, and are trading the same method. And this is very important, because if you've got your own established method and you're happy with that method and it's churning out the profits for you and you're fine, then this isn't for you. But if you're someone who really wants to make a go of this and you're just missing that little piece of the puzzle where technicals are concerned, but you know, you're a diligent worker and you want to do this. I'm not looking for people who just want to pop in and see how well I did or how poorly I did. Someone who wants to think and take notes and keep spreadsheets and, you know, work together with me and with others to make this work better for all of us. My end goal would be for me to increase my profitability with this method and to give other people who are unprofitable a start in starting to make small but consistent profits. I'm not going to mention any names, but there are a few bloggers and people around who I see bashing their heads. Maybe they tune into this channel, maybe they don't, but I see them bashing their heads, skipping from one thing to another, when we have to rest on one method and shape and mold and refine it to make it better rather than jumping around. So I have that method. It does, as you can see, eke out the profits over time. But I know that having, as I said, a few other people who are serious about this from different walks of life come together with their unique skill sets, I think we could take it somewhere else quicker for me and quicker for those who need a helping hand. So it's 11 minutes now. I'll end it there. Looking forward to your feedback if you have any. And besides that, it's just terribly lonely. You know, that's why I make these videos. It's not happening quickly for me, the funded account. And even when it does happen, I'm confident I will get there. But even when it does happen, it's a grind, you know, it's a daily grind, and it'd be nice to have a chat with some people live. I already do keep in touch with a few of you via Twitter and email and so on, but it'd be nice to join forces and have a meeting, like kind of like going to the office, you know, because there's nothing worse than having a losing day and just turning off the computer and going off to your family and just keeping it to yourself. Or conversely, having a winning day, you say, you know, you hit a nice trade or you finish early and then there's no one to chat to. I miss the office dynamics, the kitchen banter, because I used to be a professional chef, as many of you may know if you've watched my story. If not, I'd encourage you to go back and check out that video. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the Q&A videos, so it's easy to find because there's just 3 or 4 of them. My trading journey. So anyway, enough babbling. That's it for now, and I look forward to any feedback you give me. And as always, trade your method if you have one, no matter how simple, and stick to your rules. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.